Hey y'all. I'm trying to get it to pull up on my phone. Oh, it's because I got the Wi-Fi off. Duh. Hey, Sophie and Ann. I wonder why it wasn't coming up. I'm like, dang on, I got the Wi-Fi off. Dummy. There we go. It was a good day. It was Friday. We had to go get Emily's friend a birthday present, so it made me a little bit late. And we got Chick-fil-A. That always is a good day. Alright, will D the Cancer travel this year to see me? Wondering. Will D the Cancer travel this year to see Sophie? Will D the Cancer travel this year to see Sophie? Sophie girl. Exactly, Anne. When you don't have to cook the food, it tastes better. Hey, Y-E-J-E-S. I don't know how to say your name. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed. I feel like in order for that to happen, they've got to put more effort into some sort of plan for that to happen. The Page of Swords energy is like there's interest there in coming to see you. They have curiosity about how it would go, like what kind of trip it would be and all that, but the Nine of Cups reversed. They need to put more effort into it or get a more grounded plan to make it happen. It's not impossible because the year is only halfway through, but as of the energy right now, it feels like they need to put more energy in. Page of Swords. Alright, energy check for Anne. Energy check for Anne. Thank you, Anne. Hey, Miss Bikini. That's right. Can't do everything at once. You're welcome, Sophie. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. You gotta save a little for the next day. Even if you just did one thing, that's all that matters. Yep, you can just have the junk guys come again. You're welcome, Ann. Hey, Ocean Summer. Alright, energy check for Ann. Ten of Pentacles. King of Pentacles reversed. And Nisi just donated for a mini reading, so when she comes in here, it popped up on my screen. She can post her question. Thank you, Nisi. Hey, baby. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So I don't know if this is a new person or if it's the same person, Anne. This feels like your energy with the Ten of Pentacles, like at your own home. I always get your children, so if you spend a lot of time with your children, then that's possible. But it could be a new person. The Knight of Cups at the bottom. with the 2 and the 3 of Wands, which is 5 of Wands, which is about what? More than one person in the mix. So I feel like this could be more than one, like a new person is interested in you. And I feel like if this makes sense, they'll let you know because the Knight of Cups is here. But whoever it is in your energy that, doesn't have their priorities all together, whether it's their time or their money or whatever, the 7 of Pentacles is here saying they're still waiting on their investment in you to take hold or produce positive results. But I feel like you're basically over here in your own little lane, in your own home, doing your own thing, probably with your kids or some family or friends or something like that. But it looks like there's a new energy at the bottom of the deck, this Knight of Cups. This doesn't come up by mistake, right? It's the 2 and the 3 of Wands right beside each other. That's the 5 of Wands. And this is a new card in the upright. So here's the old energy, King of Pentacles reversed, still hoping they get some results from you. And then here's the new energy. So you have 2 different energies showing up in your spread. And you just over here chilling at the house. So in case you don't know, let me see. You said you know who it is. So if it's a new person, do you know who it is? I feel like if you don't know, they're at least going to tell you or let you know in some way. They'll show some sort of interest in you. A Knight of Cups energy. All right. Anne said, I'm so damn tired of her getting people in my energy. She didn't say that, but I be feeling like that. All right, Nisi, let's see. What can you expect in the month of May? You welcome, Anne. So do you have a specific area of your life that you want to ask about, Nisi? Only because I want to actually give you some value in your reading, like, are you asking about a certain area like your job or a friend or a person that's around you or new romance or whatever? Hey, Ocean. You just wish I could swat them all away, Ann, with a fly swatter? You want job and money. All right, that'll help me out so I can be a little, and we'll even get an advice spread to go with it. So we'll see like what's going on with your current situation, what timeline you're going down, and then the advice to get to your highest timeline. What do you need to do next? I better hit the vape for this. I'm just going to project my own addiction to this vape onto you, Nisi. I hope that's okay with you. At least I ain't lying about it. Alright, let's use this deck. I don't know why. I've been like loving this deck lately. I don't know. It looks so simple. And it's just blue with some little flowers on it. And it just like makes me feel happy. That's crazy, ain't it? 5 shuffles. Hey, the first step to evolving is to be consciously aware of where you're lacking at. Thank you, Tubi. Alright. Job and money for Nisi. Current timeline. One more shuffle for the hell of it. Job and money for Nisi in the current timeline. And Ocean, I'll get you, baby, if you just hang around for a little bit. Job and money for Nisi. Sophie, I just be rolling with it. Like, I just, whoever pops up, and then if somebody donates, I do their question. Well, thank you, Sophie. I wanted one to pop out. But I try not to leave the live until everybody that was in here gets their question answered. I do my best. I be doing my bestest. Because I remember being that person in the live wanting a question answered, and I would get discouraged or frustrated because there's so many people asking and you can't get your question answered. So I'm like, if I ever do that, and I offer free ones, you need to give everybody the same thing. Or don't give them free ones. You know? Either give everyone a free one or don't do it. Thank you, Miss Bikini. Alright. Are you going to give us... There's one. I asked about job and money, and I wanted one to flip, and this one literally flipped in my hand. I felt it. And it's the Eight of Pentacles. Look at you. Niecy like, that ain't me, bitch. That's a man. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a man. It's energy. That's the Eight of Pentacles card. That's a great card to get in job and money. That means whatever you have within you, your skills, your energy, your know-how, you have what it takes to get the thing done, okay? At the end of the day, because the Eight of Pentacles, hey Margaret, is about doing what you can with what you got where you are. So Spirit's basically telling you, no matter what it looks like, even if there's frustrations in your reality about your work, even if you have people that annoy you, at the end of the day, if you go look in the mirror, that person that looks in the mirror, they have what it takes within them to get it done, okay? Doing what you can with what you got where you are. You already have it. It's not something you need to acquire. You have enough know-how, you have enough skill, resilience, all the things to do the thing. It's a perfect energy to be in for love, for work and money. Eight of Pentacles. Hey, Bri, what you doing? You celebrating Friday or you got to work tomorrow? The Chariot card. Look at you go. You got this car. I feel like you could have someone in your work environment that you may not like, that you be wanting to side eye sometimes, okay? If you don't and you're applying for a job, it could be in the future. You see how they're looking at each other? So that's what I'm saying. Just don't engage if that happens. All right, money and work. Oh, okay, so you got the weekend off. Hey, Barbie, how are you, baby? Thank you. Justice reversed. Okay. The Star card and the Four of Swords. The Sun reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Tower reversed. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Queen of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. So, there's something that, like as far as the advice here, there's something about your boundaries that you need to assess. You know, if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, really sit with yourself and think about it. Four of Swords is about sitting with yourself and thinking about it, right? Because something's off balance and it's to do with your boundaries. I don't know if you're that person that takes on too much at your job, or if you let people that are in management run over you. There's something about your boundaries. I don't know what that is, but there's something there about that. I feel like if you can consciously make that switch, then you'll feel renewed within, and you possibly could go to a different job, I'd say within now or the next year. Like if you look for something else, you will find it. The Star card in the Chariot. But at the end of the day, it's going to take you being in this energy with the Queen of Swords, because you've got this Ten of Wands here currently. So I don't know if you have too much on you, if you're working too much, if you're got too much work and not enough time, too little money for your responsibilities. There's something off. I don't know what it is. But if you don't realize that, start applying somewhere else. If you feel like someone's taking advantage of you, that's the right thing to do, because it's draining your energy with the Sun reversed. Now, if you handle that and you conquer it with the Four of Swords, and you think about what do you need to do with the boundaries there, you're going to be renewed. You're going to be the Star in the upright. But you got to be the Queen of Swords to do it. And she's not always fun to be her. That's where I struggle being the Queen of Swords, because you actually have to love yourself enough to stand up for yourself. And people don't always like you when you do that because you're not putting them first anymore. You're putting yourself first for once. I feel like that's long overdue in some area right here with your work. My job is stressful and my manager is a piece of work. Okay, so there you go. That's the side eye energy, your manager possibly. And like this Queen of Swords energy, she doesn't have to be rude to her manager, but you can assess the situation with the Four of Swords. You may be fine to work there and just put up some professional boundaries. Do these people call you after work when you're clocked out? Put a boundary up. You'll call them back in the morning when you clock back in. Are they overworking you when they said they were going to give you the day off and then they take it away? Whatever is overstepping boundaries and creating like an imbalance in your life and causing yourself to be drained, whatever that is, sun reversed, justice reversed, I feel like if you set boundaries up about that, Queen of Swords, it's going to be something you got to come up with this Four of Swords energy. So take the next month, the month of May. Assign mentally the month of May and get you a Dollar Tree journal, okay? And you just basically journal what's going on at work. And then just brain dump every day for a month. And then at the end of the month, assess what's going on. What is the thing that you can do in a professional way if you want to keep this job? What are some things you can do to still set healthy boundaries for yourself? And if you come to the conclusion that it's not going to happen, you can't set healthy boundaries because it's bad for you, it's sucking the life out of you, then I would say to basically start applying elsewhere. It's just like you want to get from this boat to this boat. Well, you don't want to just jump in the water, right? You don't want to just walk out and quit if you need your money. We're going to be grounded and we're going to be stable about it. We're going to have some clarity like the Queen of Swords would do. We're going to row our little boat up to the next boat. We are not going to just jump out and let the sharks eat us. Because the thing is, you have desirable energy when it comes to being a hard worker. So you can find something else and build a new foundation if you want to. Three of Pentacles is here. And at the very end, where did it go? I had the Nine of Pentacles. Where did she damn go? Right here. I was fitting to say, I know I ain't crazy. The Nine of Pentacles came out last. That's 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. So you could feel kind of stuck in this 8 of Pentacles energy because you get drained at work, off balance. So you kind of have to get in that Queen of Swords over the next month if you want to get like an improvement in your timeline related to work and money. And the possibility is there. There you are, the Nine of Pentacles. But you got to be the Queen of Swords and have a come to Jesus meeting with your journal for about a month. Four of Swords. And decide, is it worth staying here? If it's not, get you a plan together. There's potential elsewhere. Ace of Pentacles reversed. That's about new potential. All you got to do is pretty much get the ball rolling, apply new places, that kind of thing. But don't make any rash decisions. Just know that it looks like you're very burdened with whatever you're dealing with there. So either they're going to have to start respecting your boundaries or you might have to like move elsewhere where someone will appreciate you and accept that you have boundaries. It can get discouraging when you feel heavy and weighed down, but you have to pay your bills, I just know as a whole, as a person, you have nothing to worry about finding work ultimately because you're the Eight of Pentacles. It came out in the answer position. So you're definitely dedicated and a hard worker. You can make it work in pretty much any environment. So now it's more about selecting an environment that reflects the love that you have for yourself. Hey, Matt. All right, I'm going to give you an oracle card, Nisi. I don't feel like you got to worry about losing your job here either. The Tower reverse came out. I just feel like it might be a good idea to see what your options are about moving forward and like on your own, Because I feel like you'll have more energy. All right, this says being weird is a side effect of being awesome. Well, hell yeah, I'm awesome and I know I'm weird. All right, what else for Nisi? Be brave enough to become who you were always meant to be. Now, this is your message for your work. Be brave enough to become who you were always meant to be. Who are you meant to be? You're meant to be this freaking Queen of Swords, wherever the hell she went. There she is. Got to be brave enough to show those boundaries. You see that big ass sword? Yep. You got to just stand up for yourself. And the bottom says, if there ever was a time to follow your passion, now is that time. This can be as simple as, what are some ideas that make you feel more excited, that make you feel curious? Follow that inner fire. You know what I mean? Hey, Fiona. Because even if it's going to a new job, if you feel a sense of you're able to rest at a new place and you have to take a little pay cut or whatever is better for your highest good. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like that you get drained or you're overworked or burnout or something like that. Or it's possible to happen if it hasn't happened already. All right, I want to give you one of these. One of these moon cards. Well, thank you, Morgan. Uh-oh. You got trust, the number 32, breaking down to a 5. And then you got purity, the number 30, breaking down to a 3. Which is about the 3 of Pentacles, building a new foundation elsewhere. Where you can feel like you have your boundaries respected. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to listen to your gut and what you think you should do. But give yourself the month of May to decide. Be honest with yourself as a Queen of Swords would. And then decide and make your decision. So you can have what's for your ultimate highest good. Okay, I hope that made sense. And thank you, Nisi.
What did you call those cards?
What cards?
The what cards? What are those?
The moon cards.
The moon. You gotta go in.
The moon doesn't light up the world the way you do. It ain't got shit on you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. Thank you, Bri. Bri sending me money again. He always got to send me some money. Bri loves me. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna be all up at the graduation. They're gonna be like, your grandma's here. And they're gonna be like, that's my mom.
You're welcome, Nisi. And you know what? If you're drained a lot, then yes, definitely. What you said about me? Did you call me a grandma?
I ain't even say that for real. Back up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
She talking all kinds of shit.
It's a tickle tackle audio. He's like, I'm gonna be all up at the graduation. They're gonna be like, your mom, your grandma's here. And then he'll be like, that's my mom. Anyway.
I ain't no grandma.
Y'all, there was this baby in the Walmart.
You doing?
He showed me his chip. He was like, he had his chips and he was smiling. And I was like, bro.
What am I gonna do with her?
I love him. I'm adding him to my
This
baby
little
boy.
boy was like 3 in the front of the buggy, and he had his little bag of barbecue chips, and he done Emily like this, and he showed him.
He was smiling at me, bro.
And now she's convinced she wants a baby, and she's 14.
No,
Help
I'm
me,
being
Jesus.
convinced because I have a baby boy.
Oh Lord, give me
I'm gonna
strength.
I have these.
I'm gonna throw
monkey
some
pants.
holy water on you.
I have some of these monkey pants I want to give him, and then I have his
Exactly,
room
Miss
cleaned out.
McKinney. You better get to cleaning that thing.
What?
The shotgun.
For what?
If you want to have a baby.
You gonna kill my baby?
No,
No,
the
no.
daddy. The daddy will be dead.
What y'all think I'm about to like go messing around at 14 years old?
Well, you said you wanted a baby. Ain't but one way to get that one.
Respectfully, I'm gonna buy one off Craigslist. Or respectfully, I'm about to.
You gonna buy one off of Craigslist?
Yes, I mean, so.
You gonna get me locked up?
Why? Because I'm going to go drive and get him.
But he ain't for sale.
If he's on Craigslist, yes, he is. It's like Craigslist, you're listening.
She wants to buy a baby off of Craigslist. You two about to shut me down and come beat my door down. The FBI, the GBI.
Paramount. What's the GBI? Good.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
I thought they only had the FBI.
They got the GBI too.
What's the Florida Bureau of Education? The FBI?
I don't know. I never lived there.
They can't even say that for real because it's already FBI for real.
Fiona, it's a joke. She think we serious.
What? Oh.
She said they sell humans on Craigslist? ?
I think they do actually. If you look on there.
Well, don't be getting on there.
Well. I already have him in my cart, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
His name is,
She said she done put that baby in her car.
His name Taheen. and Taheen, he is actually really nice because they said the video.
Miss Bikini says she's kidding, so you can't be shutting down the live YouTube.
I ain't gonna shut down the
right.
live. That's Taheen.
Hey, James.
Okay, I really need to go.
Hey, Ronnie. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Dude, I got the Charlie horse the other night.
Bryce said he thought the FBI was female body inspector and he done went and applied for a job.
I saw them shirts one time and it was like,
oh my God.
It was like, I don't remember what exactly it said, but it was something like that.
Oh God.
Federal booty inspector or something like that.
I did remember you. I'd never forget you. That sounds like something, well, I am fucking loud. That's just normal for me. Why don't you go away?
Turn the volume down or something, bro. Like what?
It's a troll.
Hey, Mama, can you get me a car? I can get a moon car. Just pull one.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm getting a free week. Y'all.
That sounds like something Dan would say, that he applied to the FBI because he thought they were inspecting women's.
No, because I ain't.
Thank you, Ronnie. Let me delete this little fucker head
Wait, what
bitch.
did you say it was? Female, what's it?
God, I can't take them. I wish they wouldn't make me mad, y'all.
How to know when it's love. How to stay.
Oh God, here's another one. Do I need to go get on my phone so we can?
Mama's about to wolf out.
I'm gonna wolf out. All right, you got wisdom, the number 22.
Yo, I'm so smart.
Breaking down to a 4, and then she's standing on books.
That's me. Because I'm reading the Catcher in the Rye right now. It don't spoil it now.
Amy won this writing competition today. It was her out of her whole
school, basically. But like...
You're fine, Miss Bikini. It's not your job to get them all out of here. I shouldn't be coming on here with a tablet because they always come in here.
No, it's just because they're so intimidated of me.
I know, Morgan. I be letting them make me mad. I think you have to hit this thing that says all messages or something like that. That's what I always have to do. I need to learn to not do that because then I could just not see them. But I don't know. I need to let them don't let them make me mad.
What time is it?
I need to put Mark on them. He'll fuck them off. That's what his saying is.
You gotta stop saying that, bro. You're not Mark. You can't say that. It's not the same when you say it.
Matt, I can't help it. It just comes out my mouth. Hey, sweet taboo.
How much you cussing?
Yeah.
She cusses like a dirty sailor. What time it is?
9:55.
No, I have 5 more minutes. It's okay. I'm gonna sit. You probably like, if you don't go take your.
There's no list. Anybody that's asked a question, y'all post it. I'm running my mouth, so I know they're being little fuckerhead bitches.
I'm gonna get a baby.
Is AM going to start to regret the breakup in the next couple of days?
Ooh, girl, you need to start dressing like I'm not gonna. Well,
I don't care what you say.
Show some boobs. Show some cleavage.
Well, you can't be saying that. You
just say that. You don't care what I say. Anyway, you gotta be like dressing like all cutesy and all like all fierce and stuff. Dressing all red. And then like red or black will do. And then do your hair up real good. And then do your makeup real good. And then be like,
Is AM going to start to regret the breakup in the next couple of days? Thank you, Morgan.
Morgan Wallen.
I used to come in your room back in the day. I remember you.
Back in the day, girl.
It was like a couple years ago whenever she used to go live a lot. Unless my notifications are messed up, you may still go live a lot. I would always like sit in there and listen to you. Alright, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords reversed. So I feel like, yes, they're going to try to resolve things and get on the same page as you, sweet Taboo. Thank you, LZ. Let me see what you said. Let's get... You right, Fiona. LZ be making me need a vape.
Hurts.
You haven't went live in a long time, Morgan? Well, you should come back live. You welcome, sweet Taboo. Y'all, I try to let this light above my head be on for y'all to be able to see the cards, but it is too fucking bright. I love y'all, but I gotta get some different lighting in here. Turn that light off. It's killing me. It's like it's right here in my face.
I gotta get up and give me
I'll get up.
Okay.
I'll waddle my ass over here.
Yeah.
And I'm hot, too.
We know.
So we about to cut this air on.
You got that extra fluff.
I got that extra fluff. She said I got that extra fluff. If y'all can't see the card when I'm doing your reading, just let me know and I'll tell you what it is.
Maybe you're pregnant.
But it's like my eyeballs can't take it. And it's like a recessed light in the ceiling. I wish I could make it dimmer, like a dimmer switch. Oh, it's your birthday today, LZ? Let me look.
Happy wait. I'll be back.
Uh-oh, Miss Bikini.
On my back.
Miss Bikini said we done gave her the feminine vibe.
Where's my harmonica?
Well, happy birthday on Wednesday. I understand taking breaks too, Morgan. I do it too sometimes. Sometimes you just need a break because it's a little bit draining sometimes to do readings. Alright, let me do LZ, y'all. And then if you want a free question, just hang out for a little bit. I really will get to you. My brain's on ADD mode today for some reason. Alright, let's get a birthday message for me. Year 44 sucked. Let's get the outlook for year 45, and I'm hoping for good stuff coming my way. Alright. I'm trying to figure out what deck I want to use. So you just want to get an overall energy check for your year ahead.
The third one from the left.
Fiona done Bluetooth Miss Bikini and gave her the period.
I hate when my mom does that. Or my cookie does that.
Emily be accusing me of that.
You accuse me more than that. You see my harmonica? I'm trying to say happy birthday on there.
No, ma'am. 3 more shuffles. Energy check for the year ahead, love, money, and career. Yeah, if you lose your mojo for tarot, then you don't want to come on here. That's happened to me before. If I don't really feel like coming, I'm not coming because I feel like I short the people that are on here, you know? You want to be able to have a good time with the people. And if you feel kind of like burned out, you just need to take a break. One more shuffle. Now, Ann is rubbing in that she is in the bed. I have on my bed pajamas, my coffee pants. I'm going to waddle my ass right in that bed. Oh, Emily wants to play Happy
I
Birthday
can't do
to
that.
LZ with the harmonica.
Bruh. No, I can't do that. It don't sound right.
Hmm?
It don't sound right. Give me a day to hear it and then
Okay, well, LZ comes in here a lot, so you can do it for her
I
next
have to do
time.
happy birthday.
The death with the Page of Cups. I'm putting the Page of Cups back because he was like falling out funky, but the death card came out. My favorite card in the deck because of the number 13, and that's my favorite number, and I'm a Scorpio stellium. Yeah, me too, Morgan. I literally got an iPad just so I could go live because my phone was so bad. But you have the death and rebirth. So this is kind of like a whole new chapter. This year is going to be filled with a whole new something. And it's not a sudden ending to things. It's like a slow ending to things and then slow new beginnings to things. It could be like even changing your mindset, taking new trips, going to new places, trying new things, because this is intense energy when you get into death and rebirth. And when you're going through it, you usually just kind of feel down, and you may not even realize how much you're changing until after the fact and you look back, or at least that's how it happens with me. If I go through a transformation of something that I don't even like speak about out loud, sometimes it'll be after it happens and then I'll look back and I'll realize it happened, if that makes sense. I know, Ann. Where the hell is number 1 MILF Hunter? I forgot about him. Hey, Fact Universe. All right, what else, LZ? And this isn't this your 7th house? I'm not even gonna say that because I don't know nothing about astrology, but I think it is. MILF Hunter probably found him a MILF. 4 of Pentacles reversed. So this is like, again, that's a card about releasing. It could be releasing the way you view certain people, places, and things. It could also be your mindset could be changing over the next year. You could feel like a lot lighter in some way because you're releasing certain habits or nouns in general. People, places, things, and nouns, way of thinking about things. MILF Hunter done found him a MILF, Matt. No wonder he ain't in here. He's got a damn MILF. Morgan say she's a MILF. 10 of Cups reversed. Let me just get them out here, LZ, and then we're going to go for it. Because this could be about you releasing certain people, not even just romantic either. This could be about you releasing certain people that you no longer want to be a match with, because ultimately what they contribute to your life is disappointment and unhappiness in some way. That's basically what you can say they contribute. Like, they're not good for you, even if this is like relatives, because the 10 of Cups can be relatives too. It don't have to just be romance, and the 4 of Pentacles reversed is beside it. So even if you don't completely wipe them out of your life, this is that energy of like, well, if you don't call me, I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to follow up every week to check in on you if you never call and check on me, because most of the time when you do, it's not for my highest good. It's not doing me too much good by interacting with this person or people. So it could be friends or relatives, either one, but it's not like a drastic thing with the death card here. It's just a subtle change in your mentality that results in you just kind of being like, well, okay, if you don't want to act right, basically, I'm not going to follow through either. And then they'll kind of drift away from you, if that makes sense. What else for LZ? The Chariot. The Sun, the Star reversed. Temperance reversed. Moon reversed. Three of Wands reversed. Four of Swords. This is a let them energy. If I could give you one little phrase for your reading, is let them. No matter who or what this energy is that's outside of you, it's like you're coming to the realization about it. Moon reversed. You're no longer putting expectations on them to change or be different than the people they actually are in this moment. And if they don't contribute in a positive way to your timeline, you're just letting them be who they are, and you're not following through. It's a very subtle change. Then the Chariot card comes in. This is when the universe kind of just sweeps you along as a result of you just letting them. You don't have to try to move forward. You don't have to try to attract new connections, because you've made room for it. You've let them be exactly where they are on the mountain. You're letting them be exactly who they are. And this may not happen tomorrow. We're talking about a whole year ahead, right? But I feel like this is the theme of your year, is like, let them. And then you're just like, okay, over here, Four of Swords, in your little bird's nest. Letting them be where they are, in balance. It's an energy outside of you, LZ. And I feel like by default, after this death energy, the rebirth energy pretty much takes shape, then you got the Chariot card. That's when you just naturally start to create new experiences. You won't even realize on a conscious level you're doing it. It'll just kind of happen. That's the way it'll feel. You may be out of your comfort zone a little bit. I think you're a Taurus, right? Because the Hierophant is reversed. Hey, Dan the man. And whenever a card comes out in the reverse, if it's your energy, that's what I always think of, is you can be out of your comfort zone. So in between the letting them energy, letting them kind of go do what they're going to do, not following through with them, being in your own little cocoon, you'll naturally attract new experiences, new people, new places, and new things. And it may kind of bring you into this energy of being out of your comfort zone, which can be a little bit like you're not very satisfied with your reality in that moment because you're not in your comfort bubble. Because remember, you're over here in your comfort bubble, just letting them do what they want. But as they fall away, new things are going to have to come in. It's a spiritual law. You've made room. By default, new things are going to come in. You may be dissatisfied at first because it's going to be uncomfortable. But actually, you're growing and evolving. And that's when you just made that one simple decision. It'll result in attracting new connections in. This doesn't have to be just romance either, but here's the Lover's energy after that. It could be new people too. This is like masculine and feminine energy. So new masculine and new feminine energy, that's a match to your new energetic signature, right? And it's just from you letting them. Seven of Wands reverse. You just like release the resistance and let them be who they are. And then you're over here being who you are. Becoming a better version of yourself daily. Focusing on your own mindset by letting them do what they do and you do what you do, you get new people. I feel like you'll have opportunities for that to happen as long as you allow it. That's a lot easier said than done. But over this next year, I feel like if you do that, maybe you should save this reading and listen to it once a month. Like jot down the timestamp. So as you're going through your year, you can be reminded that if they're doing whatever they're doing, let them. Because it's not your job to change their frequency to come with you. You're just worried about yours, and they got to worry about theirs if they want to come with you. It'd be nice for them to come, but if they don't want to come, love them where they are. Let them be who they are. So the main major arcana cards here, it starts out with the transformation, the change in your mindset, the shift in your state of being because you're choosing to just let them. Four of Swords. And then you got the Chariot, bringing in new people, places, and things. It's going to bring you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Four of Cups, Hierophant reversed. But on the other side of it, you're going to have new connections, new people, places, and things. New energetic matches for you. But I do feel like you're going to need to listen to it over and over because let me give you an example, LZ. Somebody comes into your reality that's been there for the past 5 years and they start some drama. If you engage, you're not letting them. You're still on the same frequency as them. You're contributing to that frequency and you're contributing to that timeline. So it's going to keep going. But if you choose to just release that and let them be who they are, I feel like it'll make room for new things, new people. I still have trouble doing it myself, so like when the assholes come in here, I should just not even acknowledge them. I ordered cauliflower crust pizza. Oh, that sounds good, Miss Bikini. Stories of motherhood, Morgan. What happened to Dan? All right, LZ, you got the number 3, and it says realization. It's a keyhole, too. I don't know if that matters. I don't believe in nothing like, I don't know nothing about a portal. I don't know nothing like that. The word just popped in my brain. It's like a portal to a new timeline or a new reality. But this is something that you're just attracting based on your frequency, right? But she's standing there in front of the keyhole. It's an opportunity for a whole new reality. Based on you releasing the resistance and no longer engaging. And the 3 reminds me of, 3 of Pentacles. That's building a new foundation on that new timeline. As you're vibrating at that new little frequency. Peace. Remember back in the day when I used to do this? Beat on the wall. Peace. 28. Breaking down to a 10. New cycles. Yes, it was me knocking on the wall. Peace, peace, peace.
Come up, bro.
That's what you gotta do. And then you'll get your new people. LZ said, yes, I remember, please quit knocking on the damn wall. So that's what I got, LZ. I hope it made sense. Sometimes I wonder if I'm speaking gibberish or if I make sense. So I hope it did. And thank you very much for your super chat. Did I miss something about Dan? Are you okay, Dan? You're welcome, LZ. Thank you, and I hope you have a good weekend after your birthday vibe. I know you probably don't want to put everything in the chat, but I just want to check on you. All right, Ronnie says, do I think you have a chance at making the captain senior year? Let's see, Ronnie. Let's see, boo-boo. Oh, on your foot? Is it on your foot, Dan? We're going to pray they get smaller. That's what I got to do, Morgan. I got to learn to do that. Sometimes I can laugh about it, but it's according to what kind of day I've had, I guess. When I'm not expecting it and they start with me and then I just say something terrible. All right, Ronnie, let's see. Two of Wands. So when the Two of Wands shows up as a yes or a no, it has just as much a chance of happening as it has not happening. So with that being said, whatever you can do, the moon reversed is at the bottom. So whatever you can do to prepare yourself to try out for that position, if you choose to do that, this is about making a choice to do so. Whatever it is that you know you should do in terms of like practicing or refining your craft or your skill, whatever it is with the captain thing, if you do what you know you should do to prepare for it, then yes. Because the moon reversed is here. It's like you already know what should be done, like in terms of practicing or preparing for it. And then the Two of Wands, it could go either way. If you prepare for it, definitely you can make it happen. Absolutely. So I would put in a little effort every day if that's possible. And that gives you that much more of a chance. It's definitely not a no. It's more of a like based on what you do to prepare for it. You have this deck, Morgan? Miss Bikini that's in here literally sent me 2 humongous boxes of decks, and I haven't bought a deck since. I literally have not used them all. I finally broke this one out the other day. Classic Tarot. It's like a spin-off of Rider-Waite, and this is what the cards look like. But one thing about this deck is I love the way it freaking shuffles. I don't like all the decks, the way they shuffle. Sometimes the cards will be really pretty, but the shuffling will be so bad I won't ever use them. I also love the way Everyday Witch shuffles, and Morgan Greer. I have a big one and a mini one of that because I love the way they shuffle. But some decks, if I don't like the way they shuffle, I'm bad about just setting them out and not using them. Like this deck. I freaking love this deck. I don't know the name of it. Here's the back of it. And here's like the Queen of Swords. The pictures on this deck is like, as Emily would say, my daughter, these pictures be eaten. But the flexibility is just not there for me. So I'll use it and then I'll put it to the side and I try to break it in over time. But they're like too thick or something. I don't know. And then this is my trusty dusty deck I've had for years. That's the back of it, you know, regular Rider-Waite deck. Love this deck because I've broke it in so good. Hey, Katie. You too, Adrian. God bless you right back. Your ex bought you a ton of decks, a ton of cards. Well, that's good. You don't have to buy any. That's good to have them. I used to would buy like one here and one there, but yes, Morgan. The ones, because I guess I'm like an aggressive shuffler compared to, Some people maybe don't shuffle the same as me. I don't know the right way. I just figured out my own way that works for me. And I don't like it when they're not really bendy, you know. Like, I want to be able to bend them really easily like that. And then I'm in. But whenever they are like cardboard, it just don't work for me. Hey, A Creations. I know there's a bunch of people in here I done missed your free questions, so if y'all want to post a yes or no, I'll do it for you. I'm sorry. Today I've been talking a million miles a minute. I don't know what that means, Creations. I agree, Brian. Brain on Mars. I agree completely about Dan. He's the best husband. Are Troy and I supposed to work together? So if I see a card that would be like, I feel like you would have had a contract that you made with this person on the other side before you came, I'll definitely tell you. But we also have free will, right? So just remember that we can choose to decide to do things in real time. So I'm just going to see what comes out. A Creations, I don't know how to talk to spirit guides or anything like that. If I do get downloads or help from God or anything like that, it's not something I'm conscious of. I'm just a reader, so I don't want to blow smoke up your ass, basically. I'm just a little old reader. Are Troy and Sacred Energy Shifters supposed to work together? Okay, I got you. You just want to know if it's worth still attempting, or am I solo dolo? I love solo dolo. It's so peaceful. Hey, Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. I feel like you're going to get emotionally distraught working with this person, possibly, because you're going to feel like you're taking on the burden of the whatever it is you're working on. Knight of Cups reversed. You're going to get emotionally distraught. Ten of Wands reversed. You're going to feel like, bro, why ain't you got some wands over there on your back? Help me, Rhonda. That's an old song from my high school days. Solo dolo. That's what I would do if I felt like I didn't have somebody that was willing to be a team player. And just for funsies, you could give them a week or two or a month and try it out. But then once you see this energy start to play out, be like, okay, deuces, you know the vibe. Help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Like what, 10th grade maybe? That was my jams. I'm old. Good night, Barbie. Thank you for coming. What did I say? Oh, I said it for fun, just for curiosity's sake. You can basically try this person out for a week or two or a month and see if this energy actually plays out. But with the Knight of Cups reversed, I feel like you're going to get emotionally distraught dealing with them, because you're going to feel like you're carrying the weight of the project. So, yeah. It probably was a stupid ad. I don't know how to cut them off because I have monetization for super chats. So then it sticks y'all with ads. if I had more YouTube knowledge, I would definitely take that off. Because it doesn't make any bunch of money, I promise. Shavina's late. Late again. Shavina's late. How you doing, Shavina? We still love you. Alright, is it a good idea to do business with Giovanni? She offered to sell me something, then change the price. I gotta scroll back up. My brain's going in 100 directions. Alright, is it a good idea to do business with Giovanni? She offered to sell me something and then change the price. The Hermit, the Death reversed. I feel like no, because the Hermit, he's not out just willy-nilly doing business with anyone. He's allowing someone's behavior to show him what he needs to do, because he's wise. He's been in a lot of darkness and he's gained the wisdom from the light within himself. I know he's holding the light, but that's just my opinion. Okay? And is it fair? Here's the Justice card. Is it fair for this person to change the price? What kind of person would do that? Someone who changes their word around. I'm just saying. So if you do still want to do it, be mindful, because is it fair? You know deep within the answer with the Hermit energy. So follow your gut. I'm leaning toward the probably not a good idea, but if you feel like you want to try it, just be very mindful. Alright, Zara, will my channel get monetized in 6 months? Will Zara's channel get monetized in 6 months? Thank you, Jonathan. What you been doing? You done made it to another live. Will Zara's channel get monetized in 6 months? Jonathan be trying to sponsor the whole live. Temperance reversed. King of Swords. So if you don't get discouraged about the timing, it'll definitely happen. But the Temperance reversed is saying, this is teaching you patience, Grasshopper. It's possible it could take longer than that. Or if it does get monetized, you're not going to be making the money you exactly desire in the beginning. But with the King of Swords and the Chariot card, once it takes off, it's really going to build momentum. But it's going to take that patience on your side and persistence and resilience. It's kind of like it's a marathon, not a sprint when you're trying to monetize YouTube. But you're welcome. But yeah, I feel like once it does start and take off, you're going to be very happy with the results. I'm about to go get my chicken nuggets. Jonathan, if you want me to answer a question, just let me know, okay? I gotta get my chicken nuggets. I got my Chick-fil-A nuggets. Dan's wife, she's a sport. She done flipped him off. Dan's wife quit school because they had recess. She don't play. Why can't I open my sauce now? She's sassy. That's the best way to be. Ann said ASMR. Yay! The Chick-fil-A nuggets are the bomb. In case anybody don't know.
Are we getting up at like 9 tomorrow? If we need to be there by like 10:45.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what time are we leaving?
Like 10:20.
Okay.
You're welcome. All right, Jonathan, let me see what you said. Is it wise for me to go tomorrow to a dance party with Erna? Jonathan, back to party. I'm such a lame mom joker. Am I spitting food on me? Yep, and I'm about to put it back in my mouth. We use Everyday Witch. All right, Jonathan, let's see. 5 shuffles. I know. Since inflation came, we have like a 7-second rule. 5-second rule went out. Y'all know. Y'all know the struggle. Where is Marky at today? Should Jonathan, I gotta remember her name, Erna. It builds your immune system, man. That's what I say. It might be bullshit, but that's what I say. Is it wise for Jonathan to go tomorrow to a dance party with Erna? Let's see. Is it wise for Jonathan to go to the dance party with Erna? Hermit reversed. First thing, no matter what comes out after this, Jonathan, in the answer position, you got the Hermit reversed. So yes, it's good to get out and do things. You might meet new people that you enjoy. If I was doing a reading for anyone on the planet and they asked me if it was wise to get out and do something and the Hermit reverse came out, even the way you worded it, it just makes me feel like this is a yes. Because you'll get out and do new things. The Lovers reversed. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is the 3 of Pentacles. So with that being said, you might make some new connections. It might be some networking that could happen. Knight of Swords reversed. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. The World reversed. The Page of Cups. The 4 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So there is mixed energy in here. I'm not saying you're going to be happy-go-lucky with every single person at the gathering because, like I said, there's mixed energy. Here's 2 queens in the reverse. You may not be like getting to talk to every single person there. But at the end of the day, you got the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 and Ace of Pentacles. So you kind of like got the both Three of Pentacles twice, which is about networking and new connections, okay? Page of Cups, this is new connections. Again, Page of Cups is a very childlike, happy energy, and whenever it first comes out for a new connection, it's a very healthy energy to have. The Four of Wands is here. This is celebrations. I just want to show you the picture so you can get like the energy off of it, because I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like you'll have a good time. Put it simple and plain. You may not, like I said, jive with everybody there, but that may just be because there's quite a few people there, so you don't get to talk to everyone. It doesn't have to be negative. New chances for networking with new people, and you'll be glad you did it. It'll do you good to get out and enjoy it and possibly network with some new people, new connections. All right, and I'm going to give you some moon cards to go with it. So you got to come back and tell me if it works out, if you get to meet new people and if you enjoy yourself. Because at the end of the day, the Hermit reverse says it's good to get out and do some new things. And this right here is pure celebratory energy. Page of Cups, Four of Wands. It's almost 5 in the morning there, Jonathan. I never know what time it is. I always know it's way different than it is here. You're 6 hours ahead. I know you've told me before, but I can't never keep that in my brain long enough. I feel important. You coming on my channel at 4:30 in the morning. You got the Sovereignty card, 41, breaking down to a 5. 5, change. This is a change. You're getting out with these new people, right? A change of energy, a change of pace. Well, thank you, Jonathan. You are too. Y'all mess with Jonathan, y'all will see he's got some funny jokes. He's funny. And here is the Resilience card, 21, breaking down to a 3. Again, 3 of Pentacles came out twice, and here's a 3 card. But this is probably just nothing to do with a party. This is just reminding you that you're a very resilient person. And if nobody told you that, I'm reminding you. You have a lot of responsibility on you in some area of your life, and you carry it very well. You don't ask anyone around you to tote the brunt of the weight. You got it. It's resilience. You're very resilient and strong. And like acknowledge that about yourself to yourself. Give yourself the credit for what you have accomplished in some area with the resilience. 3 is communication. Well, there you go. You got 3 of Pentacles twice and 41 breaking down to a 5. 21 breaking down to a 3. So change in communicating by networking with new people. And then you got the Fruition card at the bottom. Because of your resilience, you've created a lot of positive results in some way. Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself the credit that you deserve. Sometimes you might be hard on yourself mentally or something. You should remind yourself all the things you've accomplished and what you carry around on your own without a whole lot of assistance. So Jonathan got a party, huh? When's the party? Tonight? Because I know it's morning time there, so that'd be like tonight, right? Like in 12 hours or so? My daughter's in there singing. If I knew she wouldn't kill me, I'd go to the bathroom and stand at the door and let y'all hear her. About 6 or 7 p.m. Do you wake up this early or did you stay up all night? I'm just curious. I wish I could be a person that would enjoy waking up this early. Stayed up. Sound like me. Hey, Maverick. You only work one day a month? I done about ate all that, honey. Yep, I am, Maverick. I'm tearing up these nuggets. How the heck do you only work one day a month? You just have a business or something? These are Chick-fil-A nuggets. Jonathan, I don't know if the Netherlands have Chick-fil-A, but if you ever get to come over here, get you some Chick-fil-A. Oh, yes, Maverick. Let me show you. There you go. Maverick said I should have known. Megan said I don't get the Chick-fil-A obsession. It's okay. We won't judge you. I'll just eat your nuggets. How about that? I got waffle fries, Fiona. All right, let me find Maverick's question. We are going to stop communicating after tonight for good. In what way is Abdul's emotions going to be solely towards me by Wednesday? Okay, I'm just doing a free yes or no question, Maverick. It's like one card on the top and then the underlying message. I ain't lying, Maverick. I need to get my life together and quit, but you know that ain't happening. I give up the fight. Hey, Megan, how are you, baby? So can you help me with what the question is, Maverick? Like, what's the yes or no question? Queen of Pentacles, I know you've been in here forever. As soon as I get Maverick, I'll get you. Eating some Easter candy. If you're lucky, you got Reese peanut butter cup eggs. Yep, Reese's be bomb. In what way is Abdul's emotions going to be towards me by Wednesday? So will Abdul's emotions be more positive towards Maverick by Wednesday? We aren't on good terms. Uh-oh. I feel you. Dang it, Dan. You still dealing with the Walmart cards being on hold. They need to hurry up. The moon reversed and the sun reversed. I don't feel like you're going to be on good terms by Wednesday. The sun reversed is here, so that's not good terms. And then the moon reversed is like whatever you've already, she's laughing at me. Whatever you already know about this is what's going to be there. So not a whole lot of change, you know. I ain't trying to make you sad. But I feel like it's kind of going to be, even the pissed off card is under it. The Queen of Swords reversed. So I think it's going to be a little bit rocky on Wednesday. But maybe it'll change. Oh, Jonathan wants me to sing the moon song. The moon couldn't light up the world the way you do. It ain't got shit on you. I forgot I used to sing it all the time when he was in here. When I first discovered that song, Brianna Harness, I love that song. All right. Queen of Pentacles, let me know if you're still in here. She's been waiting forever, y'all. So I'm about to do her, you remember it, Ann? I used to sing it all the time. Drive y'all crazy. You remember you used to sing to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drop down my balls. Sure did. Lord help me. The stuff y'all put up with. Queen of Pentacles, what was your question, baby? From the window, and I was sober the whole time. That's the part that gets me. Oh, ski ski. Shorty crump. Does MZ have feelings for Queen of Pentacles? The female version of Tyler Tarot. He is a freaking roasting boss. The mean shit he says, I haven't watched him in a long time, but he's hilarious. When he gets pissed off, it's even better. Like, I think they troll him just to watch the show. He be losing it. Oh my God, Maverick, are you serious? Queen of Wands reversed. The Sun card and the Magician. So Queen of Pentacles, I don't know if this person knows that you're interested if you are, because the Queen of Wands is reversed. That's so funny, Maverick. That made my day. But the Sun card and the Magician is a very positive energy. So I'm not saying they have like all these bubbly feelings for you, but they definitely have interest in making something happen with you. Like your energy makes them feel happiness, and look at it. It's the Sun card. You know what I mean? And the Magician is about wanting to make something happen. I just don't know if they know you're attracted to them because the Queen of Wands is reversed. So if you haven't made that clear, it may not be obvious. Maybe they're a little slow. Maybe they need a little bit of a, Queen of Wands upright. Maybe you got to let them know. Drop a hint or two. Because otherwise you're going to be waiting it out. Hangman. Indigenous. Oh my God. The 3x3 method. Oh Lord. I forgot. I didn't forget, but that brings back some nostalgic memories. That motherfucking 3x3. Every day. That 3x3. You're welcome. Hey, Christy. And the 2-cup. Did you do the 2-cup? Did you do the 2-cup method? And that bald head scallywag. Yes. Ain't got no hair in the bag, gelled up. You gonna snatch my wig out. I should delete those lives. Like, I got all that incriminating evidence on my channel. I don't delete nothing. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Should Neely continue to grow their business? Bald head as hell. Whole ass wig just gone. Messed up the edges. Oh my God. Should Neely continue to grow their business? Ann said she never did no spells because she loved her hair. Toupee and all. You're welcome, Neely. Let's see. Five of Swords reversed. Magician card. Well, hell yes, you should continue to grow it. What kind of question is that? So let me tell you what. The reason why I'm saying that. Let's just say, I mean, the magician is positive, but let's just say whatever this business is you're trying to grow, it's not getting off the ground and you feel stagnant in that energy. Basically, what I'm saying is just because you feel stagnant don't mean you should quit. You should still keep knocking on the door with the universe, because eventually another opportunity will open up. You might end up changing your business around, but if you totally stop trying to grow it, then there goes your vision down the drain. So don't stop what you're doing. You might need to change up your approach, change the way you're working on a certain thing, or change and add some new ideas to it. But don't quit. Ultimately, if you want to get to the top of the mountain, you can't just sit down on the side of the mountain, because you're never going to get up there. Now, maybe this part of the mountain is too steep. You got to walk around to the other side and crawl up a little bit. You know what I mean? Might have to get down on all fours to get up there. But don't quit, because then you're going to be disappointed in the end, because you'll be bored and you'll just feel like this deep yearning to do something more. So just don't stop the path. You might have to turn directions, but keep walking. And if any other reader, if you go to a different room and you ask that question and they say, yeah, you probably should, then unlisten to them. Don't listen to them, because no matter what card comes out, you should never give up on growing your business if you want to have one. Period. Y'all talking about them damn bald-headed wigs. All right, Megan Q. Megan, can you ask me more specifically, like what you mean by that? Hey, Jess. The bald head. That's going to be stuck in my head all weekend. Bald head. Walk, chicken, chicken, walk, chicken head. I sure do, Jess. I remember you. Yo, it's Marky Mark's Tarot. He walked into me singing about a chicken head. Maybe career-wise, is this going to help me increase financial goals? All right, Megan, let's see. Marky, you going live? I've been wondering where you at. I done had too much honey. You're welcome, Megan. Them Subway wig snatchers. That puts like a very weird picture in my brain, like somebody on the subway snatching the wig, and then this bald-headed lady walking up to the subway, the criminal, and like beating him right there on the subway. Can y'all imagine? I agree, Megan. I ain't about that subway meat. She mean, she green, she needs some booty cream. How did it go? Yo mama, yo daddy, yo bald-headed granny. She mean, she green, she needs some booty cream. Okay, Megan, I'm sorry. I tried a new energy drink and I think it must have got to me. It's like an off-brand of the 5 Hour. And I'm telling y'all what, it's got my brain going 100 miles an hour. What is that from? My childhood, honestly. Like, me and my little brother would run around the house singing it. I have no freaking idea. 3 of Pentacles reversed, Megan. The Devil reversed. 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the Judgment. So yes, you can improve or change in your like financial or work area, because the Judgment is here. But I do feel like it's going to take an uncomfortable shift for you to be truly like in alignment or satisfied with it. The Ace of Pentacles reversed is not negative. It's a potential for a new financial beginning. But this is about you doing it in a slow and steady way. Hey, Daisha, Four of Pentacles. It's like, don't just jump on the next opportunity and then mess up your money. But at the same time, there may be someone in your work or something like that that may not be the best for you or best to you. So you might have to make some sort of uncomfortable shifts to avoid a toxic pattern. But the thing is, with the Tower and the Judgment here, you can make it work. It's just, don't let the rug get pulled out from under you by making a change. Be like grounded and plan it out, because there's a seed you can plant and make it grow, and it'll sprout to an oak tree. A little ass acorn becomes an oak tree eventually one day, right? So here's your acorn. Just don't let the rug get pulled out from under you. The Tower can sometimes feel like the rug is pulled out from under you, but you'll see the signs before it happens, you know? Hey, Fundamental. So yeah, I feel like you might need to make an uncomfortable change in some way, but you can definitely improve your finances. I don't get your question, Creation, so let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull you a card. You welcome, Megan. And I'm going to tell you if it's yes or no, but I don't understand your question. So I'm just letting you know that before I do it. Rug pulling, coffee machine, small talk. I swear Jonathan could be an undercover rapper. Have people used the key, the play, and manipulate me knowing that they used it? You see, I read that out loud. You can't tell me it made sense to you. Sure, Fundamental, Shawl is. I really am trying to understand it, but I don't get it. Have people used the key to play and manipulate me knowing that they used it? I still don't get it. I'm trying harder than a hooker on payday to get it, but I just can't. I need to sit down and think about what I say before I say it. The Emperor. Strength. The Emperor can be about someone trying to take control of a situation. And the Strength card can be about the need to resist temptation or resist certain actions. Good night, Ann. I love you too, baby. I'm about to get off here too, but whoever's been in here waiting, I'm going to go ahead and get them a free question because I've been running my mouth. But that's what I got. It's like someone trying to control the situation intentionally, and something about having to avoid something or resist an urge to act on it, that kind of vibe. All right, that's what I got. But if anybody's in here that doesn't have their question answered, y'all post it and lay it on me, because I think I'm about to go lay down. And I want to go in Marky's chat, if I'm being honest. Manipulate the rug pullers would take information for their own celebration. Fundamental. I didn't do yours. Did you have a question, Fundamental? Fundamental. Okay, you posted. Miss Bikini done got good at moving. See, you already prepared for it. Is my Scorpio want to be in a relationship and not being vulnerable? Let's see. Does your Scorpio Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Thank you, Ben. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. If they're a Scorpio and you ain't known them long, oh, God. You're going to have to pull their teeth. Maybe not all of them. But I'm a Scorpio. So that's why I said that. Is your Scorpio want to be in a relationship? Well, welcome to you, Jen. We on and off. I got you. Miss Bikini, I'm just going to grab anybody that was in here. A Scorpio. Just so, since I made everybody wait forever. So the Six of Swords is reversed and the Five of Swords is reversed. So whenever this person feels a sense of relief around conflict, even if it's not between y'all, even if it's internal, Five of Swords reversed, I feel like they come back towards you again because the Six of Swords is reversed. But that's still not very clear about the question you asked. So I'm going to pull one from here. Six of Cups reversed. So whatever decision they make in terms of trying to have a relationship with you, the reason why they don't open up completely is based on past connections. Thank you, Miss Bikini. Knight of Swords reversed. And I don't feel like they're going to open up anytime soon. Page of Wands reversed. So it feels like you're getting pulled into a circle, you know? I don't feel like they're willing to open up about it anytime soon. So if you're not in a relationship with them, but you're still off and on, I feel like that's going to happen, at least for a while. You're very welcome, baby. All right, Jen, I don't do messages in heaven. I'm just a reader, so I'm not the same as now Marky, he's probably going to beat me in the face right now, but he is a medium. And I'm not, so that's different. I'm just a reader. So it's a little bit different. And I don't want to blow smoke up your ass, so. Marcus. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. I shut up. My bad. You're welcome, Jen. But I'll do a free yes or no, like a lighthearted, fun, love, friend, anything like that. It's just a yes or no question. Grab the wig by the tail and eat a snail. And check your email. And don't eat spam, but always listen to Dan the Man. I told y'all he's an undercover rapper. All right, will Daisha's financial situation get better? No limit, Ben. No limit. The Sagittarius rising is coming out in me tonight because of this freaking energy drink. This is an off-brand, Walmart brand 5-hour, and I only took like this much of it. And my brain's been going in 100 freaking directions. I bet you when I crash, it's going to be seriously intense. All right, Daisha. Let's see, girl. Let's see. The Lovers reversed. The Star reversed. So I feel like in the near future, you're still going to feel a sense of, you know, not hopeless, but discouraged or frustrated about your finances with the Star reversed. But Spirit is saying if you make a final decision to do whatever it takes and don't focus on how much. I know it's a lot easier said than done when you have no money, but promise you I'm there. I've been there with you many times, have no money and still have to do this. You have to basically focus on what you can do to provide value instead of what you can do to bring money in. It sounds like the same thing, but all it takes is a shift in your perspective. What can you do to provide value? Okay, so you make so-and-so a week and you work these hours. Doing Uber 5 hours a week would provide what? Value. You're not focused on how much money you're bringing in from Uber. You're focusing on what you're doing to provide value. If you keep this up for months on end and you follow your gut feelings and your ideas, brainstorm, get a journal, write down some ways you could bring in some money. Don't really focus on the amount, focus on what you can do to provide the value, because money flows and it's just an energy. So it comes in and goes out. But whenever you're worried about it, you're clamping down on the flow. So you got to do something to just get the flow open. Think about a water hose. When you clink it off, you cramp it off, right? There's no water. It's barely dripping through. The key is just to get it open again. Open the flow back up. Back at the end of the day, even if you only make $18 from Uber all day, you provided value. And then be grateful that you had the opportunity to do it, and you're grateful for the idea you had. Start small and keep doing it, and it will grow. It'll create momentum, I promise you. And just keep doing that. Even if you don't have enough money in your account, you got to mentally tell yourself, I always have enough. The universe always provides. Anytime you start to freak out about it, stop yourself. Because what's the difference in freaking out and not? The same outcome's still going to happen, right? So change your perspective. I always have enough. The universe always provides. When I need it, it'll be there. And then keep rolling. And if you keep doing that every day and keep choosing that new reality and keep choosing it and switch your perspective, I promise you it will change. But it might take a little while. It took a little while to be, where you are now, just by naturally doing the things you do and thinking the thoughts you think. But I promise you, if you do what I'm telling you, it'll switch it up a little bit, because we're just basically reacting in our reality to old thoughts. Our current reality is a product of all of our old thinking, not what we're currently thinking. So we got to get the train turned the other direction. You got to start thinking new thoughts. And at first your brain's going to be like, you idiot, you got $3 in the bank. This ain't going to make no damn difference. But I promise you it will. Good night, Maverick. Just try it. You have nothing to lose. Give yourself 1 year. 1 year of doing what I'm telling you to do. And then you'll start to notice little ways that money just starts coming in weird directions. That's how you know you're opening up the flow. You're not really focused on the amount. You just focus on what you can do to provide value, and it switches the game up, I promise. They've programmed us to be, in this desperate need and lack with money. And that's why I've had trouble with that my whole life. So that's why I try to focus on what can I do to provide value. That's very true, Jonathan. Good and bad. Whatever we put energy into grows. So we could just switch it up on them summer guns. All right, pleasant vibe. Will you start to have fun in life again? Future said, you're welcome, Daisha. Future said, I've been scratching my head. Is my person gonna get my hair did? Because I'm feeling nappy and I'm tired of this shit. The Empress. Pleasant vibe. 8 of Cups reversed. You just got to not give up. You got to be resilient. Yes, you're going to have good times in life again. We all have ups and downs. It's part of what we call life. Just focus on the things that you can be grateful for and take it one day at a time and pray. And just do that. Got to get that Head and Shoulders shampoo for your hairdo. You're welcome, pleasant vibe. Okay, did I miss anybody that had a free yes, that needs a free yes or no? I be skipping the hell out of y'all. When my hair itches, does that mean that my person is thinking about getting my hair done? I'm about to really answer this for you. If you tell yourself that long enough, it might damn happen. Hell, I wouldn't put it past it. Our reality's been so crazy lately. Like, it feels like time is going by fast and slow all at the same time. The High Priestess, Hangman reversed. So I feel like the Hangman reverse says they're like too narrow-minded in order to do it. They may feel like they can't afford it, or it just hasn't crossed their mind. And if you haven't said anything about it, High Priestess, then I don't feel like they're going to do it. Not anytime soon unless you kind of hint to it. Jonathan said, yes, no, Miss Marley has to go. Thank you for watching. Until next time, you turkey stuffers. All right, Jen, will you meet your forever person? Well, yes, but I'm going to still do the question for you. You will eventually when the time is right. And James, I'll do you too. All right. Jen, Nine of Pentacles reversed is someone that's no longer single, okay? And the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. So you do enough inner work to get on the frequency of your forever life partner and you will meet them. Absolutely. All right, and then, let me see, James Berry, am I on the right path? Well, first of all, just to give you some peace of mind, if you're not on the right path, energetically, vibrationally, it's impossible, because if you get too far off the path that you plan for this life, I promise you God will intervene and push you in another direction. You're welcome, Jen, but let's just pull the card. You can't mess it up. Think about Georgia to California. It's a general direction. It's not like you got to go a certain road to get there. There's plenty of roads to get there. As long as you're going in that general direction, you're still going to California, everything's good. You might take a few detours, but if you start heading towards Florida, when you're supposed to be going to California, we got a problem. The universe will intervene and put you back on the right path, even if they have to drag you kicking and screaming. So that should give you peace of mind and learn to trust your gut more. You're doing better than you think you are. No matter where you are in life, you're not far off the right path. I promise you. You may be going through a season of pain or struggle or doubt or all those things that humans go through. But at the end of the day, it's still not the wrong path. It's the path that's bringing you to the place of the person you're meant to be. You're becoming the version of yourself you're meant to be as you go through whatever it is you're dealing with. Two of Cups reversed. Death card in the upright. So I feel like you're going through a slow, steady, gradual change with the Death card energy. This is about transformation and change. You may feel like you're not connecting very well to people in your reality at this moment. Two of Cups reversed. But that's because your deep inner self is trying to pull you to grow and change. So when you do that, sometimes you may not connect to the same friends and family and all that good stuff. So you could feel kind of like in a void sort of energy. But it's okay, just keep going. And if you don't know what else to do, just affirm to yourself that everything is always working out for you. When you start to overthink, bring it back. Everything is always working out for me. That's an easy umbrella affirmation you can say every day, all day. Everything is always working out for me. Do that for 6 months. Be okay. Know that you're not on the wrong path. And then come back. And I promise you, whatever your reality looks like now, if you do that, yeah, you'll be glad you did it because you'll see actual changes in your physical world. Sometimes it takes a little time to see changes, but you got to think new thoughts. That's where you start. Take something simple. Everything is always working out for me. When I start to get pissed off and overthink, that's what I use. Or everything in my life is perfect. There's another one. Okay, Miss Bikini. Good night, baby. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to go, and hopefully y'all will come back and listen to me blabber tomorrow. Detours and jaywalkers. Sometimes we hit a wall, big and small. We wish self-love for all. You're very welcome, James. Tell him, Jonathan. Jonathan, you better go get you some sleep. It's almost 5:30 where you are. Maverick is an August Leo. Now Dan has a line friend. Look at there. All right, good night, y'all. I'm going to Marky's live, so I think he's probably already gone, but he may not be. He might want to kill me, but y'all could go hang out over there. It's really fun. All right, I love y'all. Good night, okay? I see y'all tomorrow. Bye.